All right. Mm. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Let's begin. First and foremost, we're gonna continue, working on the wing. You can already see here, right there, that the problem there lies there. I'm touching. Yeah, everything works fine. Point, target. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. So I'm gonna be continuing working with the wings, expanding them, and then I think I will be able to finish this one off, and then might be able to start the next one as well for today. So, everybody, anyway, welcome to the Hawk Moth project again, and I hope you're gonna be enjoying this. Me just drawing feathers again, because that's what I'm gonna do today. So yeah, I had not so much time Saturday and Sunday, so that explains why I did not upload anything, and I'm also was a little bit clueless what I should do. Possibly gonna make another video about Steve, Big Boy Steve, and well, Big Boy Larry and Steve, of course, and see how I'm gonna be able to get those things working again. Also, I want to try something else. Gonna be judging something. It's not gonna be the best of judging, but probably gonna make something very good if I'll be able to do it anyway. Also, I've been working on the writing I'm trying to do, but it's getting sometimes hard. Hey, Blue. Doesn't seem any sound. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Fix that first up. Why is there no sound? Thank you.
What?
Fix
There
that
is
first
sound.
up.
Yeah, Bob.
There is sound. According to the recording, there is sound, so I should be able to double check. Double check in the URL itself. Let's see if that is a thing. Double check in the URL. Otherwise, it is something that I did not do. Right? Double check. Yeah. Yep. There should be sound. If you don't hear it, there should be sound. So there should be sound. Yeah. Thank you anyway. Thanks, Blue. Also, I almost forgot something. I do something first. Just gonna be casually doing this. Just hold on. One sec. No. I'm way too stiff for this sometimes. Holy hell. There you go. And put this right there. Whoopish. There you go. Fix that problem up. I heard the double for a second. Now it's normal. Yeah, I checked myself the sound, and then because of the sound is doubling, that's normal. I'm sorry that you can hear double, but that means that I just checked out the sound myself. I was like, wait, hold on a second, it could not be true. But there is no sound. That means that I've been bubbling all along. Anyway, continuing back on what I was doing anyway. This is the moth project again, and today I'm gonna be doing my awesome skills of drawing feathers again, as usual. So yeah, I hope you're gonna be enjoying this anyway. Drawing feathers. It is hard to do anyway, so. It's strange that sometimes, that the voice did not get up. Could be the broadcast of the thing, but nah, should not be the one problem. I think it has been done because there was an update lately with the new update on the software that I'm using to record. I think that's the main problem, but you know, it could also be just YouTube again being stupid or lazy. Sometimes happens, you know. It also happens sometimes when I'm trying to watch YouTube. Uh, it kicks me out of the live streams that I'm trying to watch, or it causes what does it cause again? It doesn't yeah, it causes the comments to not be activated, so you cannot see the comments at all. It's really annoying when that happens anyway. When you're like, hey guys, and then nobody answers, and then you realize like, god damn it, you black screened me again, YouTube, or whatever you call it. I don't know. I'm calling it problematical issues, but ugh. There you go. Jeez. This should be good. So yeah, I'm continuing with whatever I was drawing. I'm trying to get these feathers done. They are not the hardest part to do, but they are one of the difficult parts. Because I'm trying to get that nerve done, but I also want to have actually the feathers look. But you know, it's really hard when you have wrong pixels for it. I'm not doing it on the wing, don't I? Oh no, I don't. Why am I always doing it on the wrong layer? God freaking damn it. You piece of... Don't do it on this layer, do it on this layer and then remove this layer. There you go. Jeez Louise. And now I need to go on this layer again. Yes, thank you. It's really annoying when, you know, you try to draw and then you realize like, hold on a sec. So yeah, double prevention. Thank God I did it. I noticed it before anything could happen, so that's good. Yeah. Ugh. Also, Blue, quick question. Is it normal for a tablet like a drawing tablet to gain scratch marks, like you know from drawing with the pencil itself? So little scratch marks like you can have with when you wear glasses for a long time, or is it not possible for that to happen on a tablet itself? Because that's actually what I'm actually quite curious about, like if there is a way to prevent it, or is it just a normal thing that can occur because you know you're drawing. Yeah. Let's see. So much work to do with these things. Only used it once. I don't have any issues with it. But when I press pretty lightly, I heard people have a heavy hand have issues with it sometimes. But I think it usually the nib wears down faster. Ah, all right. So that's what it is. All right. Well, thanks for it. Anyway, I was wondering like what the hell's going on? Like why do I hear these scratch noises? But then it is the nib itself that wears down. It should be fine because it is just a scratch layer that's on top of the tablet itself that is getting weighed down. So it should not be worried then. That's good. I'm trying to be more gentle with what it is itself, so good to know anyway. So yeah, today was actually a quite good day today. I did some cooking, I made some food. It was actually quite good because technically normally you should cook potatoes for like half an hour and I did 20 and still they were good. So I think I should be able now to cook potatoes way more better or more quickly, or it depends on the potatoes that I got, but at least that's the thing that happened. Also also I like how my dog is always reacting to other dogs like, do I know you? And then be like, no. And then sees the owner of the dog and be like, oh, I know you, and then goes to the owner to ask for attention. It's like, what? No, that's not how it works. Totally ignoring the dog that just greeted him. Nah, he doesn't bite or anything, so I'm fine with it. Let's see. There you go. And now sleep. This is the most hardest thing that I ever done. Just drawing these things again. You can already feel the pain coming from your hand when you're trying to, draw these things. They cause a lot of issues because you're drawing with a stiff hand to draw these lines with it, with the with it with the drawing itself. So thank God it's already over almost. Nice. But yeah, you can feel the problem that arises when you're trying to draw these things. But yeah, that's normally the case of these things because of the stiffness that you need to keep in mind, and you need to fill in the gaps, and these gaps are quite tiny, requiring a lot of muscles in your hand to just be like, you need to move this and this and this and exactly, and then once you're done with it, you know how much you know that you need to take a no saving please, thank you. You need to just take some time off from drawing these things. That's why it's very handy dandy that I'm using two different ways. So I'm using this and I'm using this. This is heavily detailed, this is light detailed, and then, you know, when you zoom out it actually makes sense, which is quite nice. So to not overstress my arm or overstress anything, you should always try to, you know, do something else if you are feeling overstressed with the arm. I think it's a smart move. There you go. Yeah, dogs are great. Especially if the one is like a very lazy one. Always wants to sit on your lap and watch TV with you. You know, that kind of dog, that's my kind of dog. He's tiny, always wants to lay with me, you know. Like, hey, nobody's at home. Can I sit on your can I sit here so I can just watch TV with you, you know, and be like, yeah, sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. I always have that watching buddy with me. If my mom is not at home, he lays with me. It helps a lot, you know. He's very calming. Very nice. Keeps situations under control. Not a very good barking dog. He's very silent when other dogs come in. When he greets, the only time when he wants to bark is when he wants to play, or once he wants to have some attention. Like he feels that he's not the center of attention, then yeah, he's gonna bark, but for the rest he's fine. He's a very good boy. Also I need to get I need to make sure that I have tomorrow. I need to fix some things. Let me the card deck again. I need to make a single card deck, or I need to see if I have a card deck laying around. Just in case of some things that I might be able want to do. I might invite more people with. But yeah. Ugh. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing this again. You know, coloring this up, coloring that up. And as you can see, you know, the drawing itself runs around it, goes around it. Come on. I hope I will be able to draw correctly. Or at least have the feathers with me today. It's such a nice thing to do, you know, just drawing things, get things done, fixing things up, have this drawing to be looking nice. Oh boy. And of course that's again a way too big size. So yeah, let's see, so we have this done, and soon we can continue with the part where we've done before. I'm happy it's getting cooler, you know. It's very annoying when you are sweating and you're trying to draw. It creates a more very annoying mark on the tablet itself most of the times because of all the grease I have. I'm a very greasy person, but I'm not fat. But that's it's a very annoying thing to happen. You know, the sweat is very greasy, so every single time, you know, when I'm trying to draw or, you know, play games, my mouse and my keyboard and all the other stuff that I touch are get greased, which sometimes lead to very annoying situations. Because, you know, you try to draw something or you want to draw something with some extra bite, and no, you cannot do that because it's getting greased. Let's see if I know somehow with that. Look at that, that's a little more different, and now I need to change it up a little bit so that this thing does look normal. So I need to now go back to the big boy eraser, the other eraser that I had, and then go like I need from a little bit. There you go. That's good enough. So now we're gonna go back here. That's gonna be most problematic because I need to do this, and now I need to zoom in like right over here. That's good enough. And we're doing it again. We're gonna be casually moving like. I have the opposite issue. My hands will like dry out in the cold. Well, you know, that can happen as well, you know, but that's also a very annoying thing to have, you know, have these dry hands. Then everything gets, then you really fast burn yourself and on your hand itself, if I'm correct, like because of all the motions you do. Did I draw that really slow? I think I draw it way too. Did I not draw it sharp, right? No, I draw it sharp. There you go. Don't want to draw it too sharp, but I don't want to draw it like really sharp. And I'm drawing it on the wing. I totally forget about it. No, I totally forget about that. I really need to keep attention up on that part. There you go. This is why I like erasers. There you go. Going back here, switching that up. There you go. I really need to keep that in mind. I need to switch them up because otherwise I will have problems with the drawing. But I'm doing it pure for, you know, if I make a mistake, I don't have to erase everything. I can just, you know, like if I draw now here, it doesn't influence anything because, you know, wait. Of course, it's there you go. I don't erase anything. Come on. There you go. So yeah, the eraser then doesn't work on the part that you know you don't want to draw upon, like this. Oh no, I just draw a big giant noodle board. It's like that. No need to. No need to be worried about it. That's the main thing like I like about it. Also, we're going back again from left to right because I'm left-handed, so everything goes from left to right. Once I'm done finishing left again, I go back to left. So from left to right, I'm drawing these things. They should be fine because they're looking fine enough. I don't know how much, if I'm putting too much of a stick on it, but yeah. I'm trying to get the I'm trying to get this like so done. But sometimes it gets really hard for me to do so. So anyway, since we're gonna be doing this for like maybe 25 minutes more, I think I will be just doing whatever I wanted to do in the first place. Like, you know, if you notice, by the way, I'm trying to keep the drawing. I'm trying and doing it at 300p, if I'm correct. Yes, I'm doing it at 300p because I can go for informations right here. Document informations, there you go. Nope. No, I can't. Otter? Yeah, there you go. Totally legit name. There, you know. Everything is fun. But, you know, I can sign it, but the signing doesn't work quite properly. Just a sign of digital document, but no name. So I still need to put my signature on it. So I'll do that after I'm done with the whole thing, and then draw the signature, because I don't want to have the signature actually be on top of everything. Well, I want to be it on top of everything, but I don't want to have it to put everything away for only the signature. That's like a stupid idea. But yeah, I'm trying to keep always a signature on it, but the signatures are really hard to do sometimes because I'm terrible at writing with hand. Digitally, it gets better now, but I'm still seeing if things work well enough. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, if you didn't notice, by the way, I don't know if you can see it, but the difficulty between thick lined and well, thick and thin. I hope you can see that one as well. So that differentiates the texture between each other, which causes the effect of what's happening with the bird wings. If I'm correct, I don't know if it is correct, but you know, I think I'm correct with it. But this thing takes like a lot of time and work. This part is like, you know, I'm constantly drawing the olives, or well, cylinders. Maybe that's the better word for it. Like, yeah, you know, I need to get this whole thing done. But I need to always double check it. It's a good idea. I never remember to sign anything. Yeah, I got that tip, like, you know, maybe it's very handy dandy to do a signing. So if anything shows up at, you know, the internet and on somehow or for some way, you know, you're still able to say like, hey, that's mine, because, you know, you have the signature on it. But you need to make sure that the signature that's on it is, how do you say, obscured. So it is not, it is visible if you look at it, but it's not supposed to be visible when you look at the picture itself. So it should be, cool, that's a difficult one to answer correctly. Hold on. I'll load something in and I'll show you. Because sometimes I don't sign things up. That's true. I also forget, but there you go. I'm gonna go for the PNG version. Fuck it. That's way problematic, less problematic. You can see the signature here already, but I will show you right here this part right over here. There you go. So we signatured it, but if you look at the total picture, you cannot see it correctly. So the signature is there, but it does not affect it doesn't affect it doesn't affect the full picture of it. So that's the idea of it. That's the idea of, like, you know, if you sign a picture, then, you know, you need to make sure that if you zoom in, you can see it, but if you look at the full picture, you cannot see it. Like, it should be like a signature, but it's supposed to be a signature that, you know, isn't visible for the eye if you wanted to see the art. That's the idea. That's a way better wording than what the hell I just said beforehand. But yeah. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm also trying to get better at drawing. I'm also trying to get better at drawing at the tablet. That's why this is always handy to do. I'm trying to do my very best to get this thing pretty. Also, once all of this is done, you know, all of this is done, all of the drawing is done, I'm gonna continue with drawing. I'm also gonna color this, and then, you know, when I'm doing the coloring, I'm gonna be shitting, so I'm gonna do the full thing. So yeah, that's a good idea. I never remember. Oh, what? I already said that. Don't want to be going in a repeat. That's normal me, you know. Repeating every single thing that I'm already saying beforehand, just because I thought I forgot to say it. You know, it happens sometimes. It happens. Sometimes, no, well, it actually always happens. Like, you know, you forget something to say, and then you'd be like, oh boy, maybe I forgot it. And then, you know, like, no, I got it, but still, you always want to do a double check. Well, I always do a double check. Double check if something happens, double check if I'm doing anything. Also, I'm always like very scared when I'm trying to do these live records, because it's like, holy shit, does it work? And then, you know, it needs to be working like top notch, otherwise it'd be like, oh boy, this thing again, you know. It sometimes happens. I'm thinking I'm gonna do something like, you know, do not a review, but how do you say that? Give my opinion, maybe. That's a good idea, right? Giving your opinion. I might do something lazy, but I'm gonna do some silly stuff. That's for sure. I have a new game in mind that might be able to stream correctly without any problems, because, you know, it's fun. But also I wanted to keep on streaming Impossible Creatures now, but, you know, I don't have all the time of it. I also want to play some things with my friends. And, you know, most of my, you know, friends, most of my friends that I have are not native English speakers, which, you know, is quite a problem if you want to live stream it, or you want to ask them to live stream, because they are like, wait, we need to speak English now? And you have this beautiful English that nobody wants to hear. That's the potato language, the bathroom language, the language of the great people that speak English. I'm not saying that they are terrible speakers, but I'm just saying, like, the native language we have, it's ish. It's not the best language to hear. I rather want to hear French than that. Just because French does not have any curse words, but, well, that's a myth, maybe. I don't know. Just felt like reasonable, like, you know, you can never get wrong with French, I think. It's one of those languages you don't understand anyway, so even though we're technically close to French, yeah, we're technically close to Germany, we're close to French people, we're close to the southern part of Danish people, and Switzerland and Sweden. Oh man, we're a little bit connected with lots of dots and then very much questions. But yeah. Yeah, true. French really like really sounds funny. I But you know that thing. How do you say, when somebody speaks, when something is recorded in the English version, you know, you have like French, you have a French producer, and then you know you have this English dubbed version of it, like you know, what is it called? On Disney XD, it's called Miraculous, if I'm correct. That series is French, if I'm correct. I think it is French and then English dubbed and then sent and then broadcasted, if I'm correct. I don't know, but I have seen a lot of series that are uh, Portuguese and Portuguese and Italian, if I'm correct. So they're also dubbed. But then if you want to go for the English version, you have to go way around it. And then if you go for the dubbed version in my native language, it's like horrible, terrible, this is not really good. And then you know you switch to the dubbed version, and then you have this Portuguese like, I don't understand anything of this. I rather wanted to see Dora, you know, because at least she speaks Mexican and English and all the other languages in one go. At least that makes more sense than this baloney of a language that I don't even understand because I don't know what it is. So I think it is Italian most of the times because you know Italian is quite a famous language to have series that you know get dubbed in English, but yeah, the dubbed versions of like the Dutch dubbed versions, like you know you have the Dutch speaking people into it. I don't like it because it's always the same characters. It's always the same people that speak. So once you hear Hans und Gretel, and you have every single time you have heard Hans und Gretel, you know that I'm using just obvious German people, but whatever. You always have heard the same actress and the same actor all the time arguing with each other. It's like, you know, you can no longer live with the people that are being the characters because they don't show any emotions in their voice anymore because you have heard them way too many times. And that gets sometimes really, really bad really quickly. You know, it's like, oh, I heard this actor before, and I don't like him. I don't like his speaking. I don't like his voice, and it annoys me to the ground, you know. And then you have this other actor that doesn't work well with it. It's terrible, and you know, that's a thing that I don't like. And once things don't like, you know, they irritate me, and then you know you want to change channels. That's most of the times I'm gonna be doing, and then I'll switch back to Discovery Channel, and well, technically not Discovery Channel. I'll rather go for National Geographic, well, because Discovery Channel only has car sales now. So, yay. But yes, that's a thing that happens. In most countries, American voice actors get used over and over again for things like anime as well. Yeah, that's that's a thing that is happening. Yeah, I know that. So yeah, the small pool of actors is actually not very handy dandy for most people, and well, you know, you change channels because of it, and then you'd be like, eh. But if I hear a total, you know, English, that's why I'm trying so very hard to get all the channels that I watch on English, so not on Dutch, because you know the only time I want to read Dutch is when there is news. I only want to hear Dutch when I see a news or a Dutch movie. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it, you know, because it's not great when you don't have the right actors for it all the time. So if I hear if I see a Dutch how do you say, movie, then well, I will tell you one thing, or well, I will tell you second things. I will tell you four things, I think. Yeah, four things maybe. I can totally tell you how a Dutch story goes. So, Dutch story a Dutch story is very easy to understand. One of those things is it has to do with sex, it has to do with drugs, it has to do with everything that is that is Dutch, and then you have it. There it is. That's the movie of Dutch people, most of the times. Why is it like that? Most of the times, because the drama in Dutch movies are most about romantic scenes and all that stuff, that old jazzy boys, and I'm like, I don't want to see it, but you know, people like to see it, but I'm not really a fan of it anyway. Back in the days, you know, we had these great series, you know, these Dutch series, and then you know, some actors died, and then you have mass series, but there are still some good series out there that are Dutch. So are German series, there are good ones as well. But yeah, don't start with me with dubbed Dutch series. The actors with the same voices, if you hear them like 20 years ago, and you hear them now again 20 years ago from the it is not very nice to have all the time the same actors. Like, maybe within 5 years there are some different actors, and most likely they're gonna be Belgian people because Belgian people sound Dutch, but technically they have this accent that is very distinct of a normal Dutch person. Technically they are Dutch people, but you know you know they live in a different country, but technically they're Dutch people. So, but yeah, they have a distinct, other pronunciations, other voices. So you have these. They are now actually using, because the amount of Dutch people voice acting is so low. They actually use Belgian people as well to do it. And then you have these almost Belgian soap series that are very cringe-worthy to listen to. And then when you switch to when you switch to the original language, because you cannot change the language to English, but you can switch it from dub to normal broadcasts. You have these from Parlez-vous français, bonjour de to hallo kindertjes, hoe gaat het ermee vandaag? Ja, leuk hè? And then you have this kind of change around. It's not very good. No, it's not. It's so yeah. You don't want to watch. If you want to watch Belgian people, you should watch Belgian television. But if you don't want to watch Belgian people, I would not recommend, you know, watching dubbed series anymore on the channels. So most of the channels that I watch now are no longer capable of, you know, producing decent stuff. Because I have seen DuckTales, I have seen season 1 and season 2, if I'm correct, from Disney XD point. So I have seen that. I have followed it, like, you know. But the problem is, like, if you then watch the dubbed version, it's really confusing. It's like they don't make any fucking sense anymore, and I don't like it. I don't like watching dubbed, and I do like season 1 of DuckTales just because, you know, I like some characters in it. But sometimes it feels really overdue. Like, some situations it's like it's all the same. It's every single time the same situation. But yeah, that's my feeling upon, like, I like to watch series, but I don't want to watch them dubbed in a strange language, or well, in the same language as I hear every single day life, that is always the same. I don't think it's hard to come by Belgian dub television. Always lol. So it will be easy to take your advice. Nice. Yeah, come on. Yeah, there you go. I need to look at this. Ah, yes, this problem again. I need to fill this up so that I have a straight line. So yeah, but yeah, I have been watching some things. I have been watching a lot of things. I'm always trying to keep my opinion to myself, just because, you know, sometimes my opinion can be hard to others, and, you know, it sucks when that happens. But I'm trying to keep myself just as much as educated as possible, just to have an opinion, because that's also important. You need to have an opinion, but you don't have to always speak your opinion out loud if you don't want to. But yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Now I need to figure out how I did this. Oh, I did that like that. Alright, good. Good. Good, good. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. But yeah. But yeah, there you go. I'm still waiting though for the new how do you say, the new movie of the Avatar, just because I'm curious how they are gonna do it. And I hope they're doing it good, but I don't think so, because I don't have high hopes for movies these times of year sometimes, with all the things that are happening. But I'm hoping that the new Avatar that will be coming out anyway. It will come out, but I don't know when. But once it comes out, I will watch it. It's the only movie that I want to watch, actually. The rest, I don't mind. Let's see. So if I'm looking right now, I can see what the hell's going on. I have now like this. I have one struck over there, one struck over there, one struck over there. I can change it up if I want to, so all this hard work is not for nothing, because I can actually change this up like this, but I rather want to keep it like this because it looks quite cool. Yeah, it looks quite cool, but maybe I need to change this up a little bit harder, but I don't know if I need to. Yeah, I do need to, but I do need to remember myself. I shouldn't go switching back to here. Like right over here. So what the idea is like. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk that. There you go. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm not gonna risk that. No, I'm not gonna risk it. So, let's see. I can always change it up when I'm trying to do coloring. So, I have now this done. I can go now here. And I'm now back here again. So, I agree. I'm a very let's see. I agree. I'm very opinion stated, but my opinion isn't always helpful to others. I keep it almost keep it to myself most of the times. Yeah. I like to share my opinion, but I'm always afraid like maybe that backfires like really hard, like But yeah. Let's see. So I have this done. I can now go from here to here, and then I need to fix that part up. Alright. So now I have a bigger look. I have a better look at what I'm doing. So that's good. That's great. And the good news is, it's 50 minutes. Ooh, very spooky. So yeah, it's 50 minutes, and as I told you before, these wings cost time because this takes time, this part, and this part takes time. So that's why I'm always like, that takes a lot of time. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there very hard and very good. I'm getting towards the position where I want to do it anyway. So I'm getting towards having these big wings, these big moth wings that I'm gonna create for this Hawk Moth. So I'm very happy upon already the result that I'm getting to. I just need to make sure that I have the full moth wing done, so that I can then start with, come on, tap, tap, tap. This, no, this, no, no. Tap, 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 tap. Wings? Yes. So I then can start focusing on the other parts of the wings, so the back wing here, this one. So I can then focus on the back wing, I can then focus on the other one wing, and then on this wing as well. So that's all gonna be for later, but that's what I'm gonna be focusing on. So once this whole wing is done, I'm almost halfway. So then I only need this one and this one. I'm gonna be doing first this one because this one is easier, and then I will continue with the rest. So I hope you all enjoyed watching, because it's time, and it's almost an hour in, so yeah, it's almost time. I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for watching, and I hope I see you all next time then. Until then, have a nice day. Bye.